It's a beautiful day here in the Mile High City as we welcome you to Coors Field. Should be a good one today in Diamond Dynasty. Digging in now, Ichiro Suzuki. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For South Korea, the left fielder, Ichiro
First pitch of the afternoon misses.
Suzuki.
As we get underway. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw not in time, so he's able to beat one out here to kick off the ball game.
Batting second.
Now at the plate,
the
Roberto
second baseman.
Alomar.
Roberto
And that misses
Counts
for ball
1-0.
He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Bellinger is there, and he has it for the first out. So digging in
Batting
now,
third,
Tony Gwynn.
the right
He'll
fielder,
like to take
number
his first
19.
cuts here. And
Tony
a good idea to hold off on that
Gwynn.
swing. It's ball one.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn two.
No, he's
And he
in.
will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely. The 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. He's running. Line toward the gap in left center. Bellinger makes the catch, and now they might be able to double him off at first.
No, he's
Now a
safe.
throw behind the runner, but it's not in time. Heads up base running, gets him back
Batting
to the
fourth,
bag following the line
catcher,
drive.
number 41.
1-0. Ball.
Taps a little
Down.
low there. It's 2-0. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends. Into the box now, Ozzie Smith. He'll lead things off
Leading
here
off
in the
for
bottom half of
Miami,
the first.
the shortstop, Ozzie.
And
No.
no swing.
Smith.
Only ball one. Smith has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat it.
Second. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
To go to their back
Now coming into
to
pinch
absolutely
hit,
fire a cannon across
Brandon
the infield is a huge asset.
Phillips.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike
0-1's
anyway.
the count.
Started to go
1-1.
around there, but he holds up ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Here's the third baseman, Josh
Batting
Donaldson,
third,
looking to get
the
on
third
base and
baseman,
keep this first inning
Josh
alive. A ball
Oh,
and
that's out.
a 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Bumgarner is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that,
One
he
ball, two
usually
strikes,
excels
count.
at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher,
There you
one,
go.
limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in a...
And his game of hide-and-seek ends as he's tagged out to end the... Stepping into the box, Jason Giambi.
Leading
as
off
it'll
for
be
the
5,
Giants,
6, and
the
7
first
due
baseman,
up to kick off the
Jason
second inning. And
Giambi.
it's
Oh, that's
with a
just
pitch
out.
that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And
Two
did he
balls,
go around?
no strikes.
No, he did not. Ball 2. 3-0
Count
now.
is 3-0.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Line drive to center field. Bellinger is right there, 1 down.
Batting
So the
fifth,
bases are empty
the
with
third
1 man
baseman,
gone. And that
Josh
brings up the former American League
Donaldson.
MVP, Josh Donaldson.
Ball 1,
Check
no strike.
swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Oh,
Here's
that's
a fastball
inside.
inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1. To the left side, but it's well foul. The 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at, and the count moves full.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him
Batting
out.
seven,
And it's 2 up,
the
2
center
down
fielder,
to start
number
the second.
4,
We're about halfway there,
Snyder.
but it's a
0-1.
called strike regardless. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter.
No
This
balls,
is strike
2 strikes.
2 anyway.
When I see guys check swinging, they're not seeing the baseball. They're not picking it up. You got to take a step.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And the gamble
He's
will
in there.
work
He's
out.
safe.
He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
batting 8th, the
Digging in,
shortstop,
Cal Ripken.
Cal
Opportunity for him here to
Ripken
pick up that
Jr.
runner from second with 2 away. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Bellinger ranging back. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. So a runner in scoring
Batting
position
nine,
with 2 men
the
gone.
pitcher,
And
number
the
40,
pitcher, Madison
Madison
Bumgarner, will bat next.
Bumgarner.
And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Here comes the 0-2. And another foul ball. Ripken at second with 2 down. Lifted down the line in left. After it is Upton. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the... Leading off the inning, Bryce Harper, as they'll look to
Leading
get
off
something
for the
going here and
Buccaneers,
even this game up.
the right fielder,
D-Rod.
Pitch hack
Bryce
in here, and that's the first strike.
Harper.
Now a check
1
swing,
ball,
but
1
he
strike.
holds up in time. Ball 1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed,
The
and that's
count
strike
is 1
2.
and 2.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Right side. Alomar gloves it. And he will
Out.
whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Batting
Coming to the
fifth,
plate now,
the
Brian
catcher,
McCann.
Brian
Infield in the
McCann.
overshift here now the pitch.
D-Rod.
Fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Setting him
The
up
count,
inside
0-2.
as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well. And I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are
Batting
2 out.
sixth, the left fielder, Justin.
Hit on the ground toward the left.
Upton.
Scooped up on the backhand. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ichiro Suzuki. He'll
Leading
lead
off
things
for
off here
South
in this
Korea,
one-run contest.
the left fielder,
That's lifted the other way out to left.
Suzuki.
And this is taken in by Upton for the first out. Striding
Now
in
batting,
once again,
second
Roberto
baseman,
Alomar. Flied out in his
Roberto
first at-bat, so
Alomar.
make him 0 for 1 so far. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And gone up into the second deck. Into the box
The right
now,
fielder,
Tony
number
Gwynn
19.
hit it hard, but
Tony.
lined out in his first
Stay
swing.
right.
Now the fastball is swung on and missed. This is pulled into right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Now to the plate, who?
Now batting,
First
number
pitch of the
41.
at-bat. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in.
Stay
I'm shocked he
right.
went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? The relay.
No,
And he'll go
he's
ahead
in
and
there.
take third on the fly ball to right. So he's 90
The
feet
batter,
away now with
the
2
first
men
baseman,
gone.
Jason
So a man at third here
Giambi.
with 2 gone. And standing in, the imposing left-handed bat of the former AL MVP, Jason Giambi. The tag,
On
and
the
he
tag,
is out.
he's out.
So coming to the plate, Cody Bellinger.
Leading
As we
off
move
for
on to the
Miami,
bottom of inning number
the
3.
center fielder,
Hey, we're still in the
Cody.
early
Stay
innings
right.
in this one. They're only down by a
Bellinger.
couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No
Swing
ball,
and a miss
2
on the
strikes.
slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
He's out.
Throw to first is in time for the first out.
batting eighth,
Coming to the plate
the
now,
first baseman,
Vladimir Guerrero
number
Jr.
27.
He'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Stay right.
Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And a good idea
got
to
a ball,
hold
1
off on
strike.
that swing. It's ball 1.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front, even though he didn't pot commit on that one. It
I got the
opens
count,
up a
1
lot
and
of
2.
weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4
Batting
strikeouts
ninth,
already, and that's out
the
number
pitcher,
2.
Luis Castillo.
Swing and a liner. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Settling in now, Ozzie Smith.
Now batting,
Popped out in his
the
first
shortstop,
Yeah, I don't mind him
Ozzie
trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't
Smith.
collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
And Giambi will make the catch in the side. Striding in, Josh Donaldson.
Leading
He'll try
off
to
for
get
the
it going here
Giants,
to begin the
the
4th.
third baseman,
One of the keys to
Josh
securing a win.
That's a
They
ball.
want to keep the
Donaldson.
pressure on
Count
and try to
1-0.
build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he
Ball,
watches
that's
one
out.
miss outside, 2-0 now.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2
3-0.
pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And he
That's
lays
ball
off
4.
there, ball
Take your
4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
the center fielder,
From
number
the
4,
stretch, here's the pitch.
Duke
And
Snyder.
it's fouled away. Donaldson gets his lead at first, nobody out.
Did he
Started
go?
to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike two, says the third base umpire.
One ball,
Fastball
two strikes
straightens
to
him
count.
up a bit. 1-2 now.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string, throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
He'll try again, 1-2.
No, that's
Now
down.
a change up, but it misses just a little below the zone.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches.
He's out.
They lay off the pitches
Out.
just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare.
The batter,
a guy that's
number
up there
8,
with a plan and
shortstop,
not just up there
Cal
swinging at anything that you
Ripken
throw towards home
Jr.
plate.
Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1.
Steve
He's
Rye.
finding his groove out there now.
0-2.
It's 0-2. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Hit softly down the line at first. Now another 0-2.
Nope.
Can't quite get the low outside
One ball,
corner there. It's
2 strikes.
1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater
Safe.
for a long time.
And he's able to get back in there at
The
first
pitcher,
safely.
number 40, Madison
Here comes the first
Bumgarner.
pitch.
Steve Rye.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. And
Hey.
he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. And
I got
no
the count,
swing,
1-2.
apparently. Ball 1.
Hey, great job of holding up right there. Little 2-out lightning might
I got
ensue
the
by
count, 2
one
and
check
2.
swing holding up.
The 2-2. Ground ball foul down the left side. The 2-2 one more time is laid off, and the
Count
count
full.
runs full.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Throw over to first,
Safe,
but
he's
he's
good.
safe at first as he gets back in time. Working for the punch out and the offering. And now here's the ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Bellinger will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Here's Brandon Phillips. He'll begin things here against Madison
Leading off
Bumgarner.
for the
Things
Buccaneers,
not looking very
the
good so
second
far in this
baseman,
one, but we're still in the big
Brandon
leagues. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Line toward the alley in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Ready for another chance?
Now batting,
Josh Donaldson.
the third
Early
baseman.
strikeout victim on the first try. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. Gwyn's on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter.
The right fielder,
Bryce
number
Harper,
34.
0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Harper.
And a throw to
He's out.
Giambi's in time for out number 2.
Safe.
But 1's all they'll get as he's back in safely at second.
Now
Stepping
batting,
in,
catcher,
Brian McCann
Ryan.
looking to put the ball in.
Steve
play.
Ryan.
Went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 0-1 the count. Oof, and it's safe to say
No
he
balls,
doesn't
2
look all
strikes.
that comfortable up there. 0-2 now. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Phillips stands at second with 2 gone. And the runner's breaking for third. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in.
Leading off
Ichiro
for
Suzuki,
South Korea,
1 for 2 on
the
his
left
line
fielder,
so far in the game.
Ichiro
Line to the right side.
Suzuki.
Harper moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. He'll get to this one deep in the hole.
Now batting.
Ready
Second
once
baseman.
again, Roberto Alomar. He's working on
Alomar.
1 for 2 games so far. Started to
Ball
go around there,
inside.
but he holds up ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Hot shot to third. Therefore, it is Donaldson, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting. The right fielder.
Digging in and looking for
Tony.
more, Tony Gwynn.
Gwynn.
1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
The next 0-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Upton. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Leading off the inning, Justin Upton. And they'll need
Leading
him to get
off for
something going
Miami.
here.
The left fielder.
Now
Justin.
it's a swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and
I got
it's
the count.
0-2
0-2.
now.
Three.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the
Now
inning.
batting. The center fielder.
Now here it comes.
Cody Bellinger.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. So a runner at first with 1 out now.
Now batting.
That brings up
Number
the big bat of
27.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
D-Rod.
And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike 1.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away.
No balls, 2
They've been
strikes.
swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
Gwynn is there, 2 down.
Your
Ronald
attention,
Acuna
please.
will get the call
Now
here.
coming into the pinch hit. Ronald Acuna Jr.
Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Bellinger, the runner at first with 2 gone. A bouncer up the middle. Played on the backhand.
He's out.
Throw on to second for the force.
Your attention, please.
So a
Now
new pitcher
pitching.
coming on now.
Brandon
We'll get a look at the hard-throwing right-hander
Morrow.
Brandon Morrow.
Now playing second
Pitch
base.
coming. Here it is.
Number 0.
Just able
Brandon
to get a piece of that for
Phillips.
strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good waste
That's
pitch.
outside.
1-2.
Boy, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there.
Now
But
batting,
a good
the
pitch and a
first
tough
baseman,
take there by the hitter.
Jason
Got him to go down
Giambi.
swinging there.
1-0.
Goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. Jason Giambi is in for a 3rd plate appearance as he watches one miss
Ball,
inside.
that
It's
pitch is
1-0.
out.
2-0 now. The 2-0 to Giambi. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Now the 2-1. And it's fouled away. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping up to the plate, Josh Donaldson. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike two. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in, Ozzie Smith, 0 for 2 for him.
Leading off for the Buccaneers, the shortstop.
And now he's going to miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really
0-2 is the count.
Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
So he racks up a swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Ozzie Smith is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike one. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
He's going to have to take a deep breath. A little bit ultra-aggressive at the plate right now after fishing at the first pitch.
The count is 1 and 2.
Like he was going to commit on that one.
The 1-2. Line to the right side. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. In now, Josh Donaldson. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far.
Donaldson.
A high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Bumgarner has his sign. Here's the 1-2. And he struck him out. Now batting, Duke Snyder. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
The center fielder, Duke
There's a swing and a
Snyder.
high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate, and you do your best to cover away.
Checked his swing there, and Larry Bullard says he held up just enough. Ball 1. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Digging in, Cal Ripken.
The batter,
steps in
number
off
8,
a base hit in his
shortstop,
last at-bat.
Cal Ripken Jr.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Line toward the alley in left center, but this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out. So
The pitcher,
stepping
number
in,
40,
Madison Bumgarner. He flew out in his
Bumgarner.
last at-bat. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, this offense is going to have to change their mindset.
1 ball, 2
If
strikes.
they're going to get swing and misses on that slider, you know he's going to go to that well. They are going to have to be willing to take the ball the other way and stay back on that heater, or they are not going to recognize that pitch.
Fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Misses ball 2. Still even at 2-2. Line drive to left. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit. So the lineup flips
Now
over
batting,
and digging
left
in.
fielder,
Ichiro Suzuki
Ichiro
did the ball pretty well in his last
Suzuki.
at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Bumgarner leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Now this will rattle up against the wall. So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the two-out double. Now
batting, second baseman, Roberto Alomar. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
Here as he inherits a
Now
tough spot
pitching.
with 2 on and 2
Jay.
away. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. Phillips is up with it. And how about that
Got it.
right out of the bullpen?
Ladies and gentlemen,
Stepping up now, Bryce Harper. He'll start
Leading
things
off
out here
for
in the
Miami,
bottom of inning number 7.
right fielder.
Even though we're moving into the
Right.
back end of this
D-Rod.
game, they're only down by a couple of runs.
0-1's
You know
the
that
count.
old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
A
I got the count,
swinging
0-2.
strike, and now it's 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. At the plate, Brian McCann.
Now
He's
batting,
hitless in
catcher,
his 2 at-bats so
Brian
far.
McCann.
Set, here it comes.
D
He throws
Rod.
the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one
Ball.
as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And this one bounds around against the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Here's Justin Upton now.
The
as
batter,
he'll look to bring home
the
that
left
time run
fielder,
from second with a base hit
Justin.
into the outfield.
D Rod.
Good downward
Upton.
action there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this
Oh,
guy
I
has
do.
been such a good pitcher in his career. But I think this is the biggest one. His ability to work out of nasty jams. Two guys in
What do you
scoring
got?
position right here. Interested to see how he works out of this.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike.
Out.
And he makes the throw to first. Upton is retired, and there's one away.
The center
Sliding
fielder,
into the
number
box, Cody
35.
Bellinger. Last
Cody.
time through was a base hit.
D Rod.
Bellinger.
He just blows the fastball by him
0-1.
for strike 1.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box
No
and
balls,
tell
2
yourself,
strikes.
my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a
What do
little
you got?
pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
And this
Hey!
is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third,
Now
but
batting,
with 2
number
away now.
27.
Inside
Fastball
ball.
just misses. That's ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from
D
getting
Rod.
Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Harper at third, McCann at second with 2 gone.
Ball
1-2
2.
is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Who
Got him
reaches
on the
out
tag.
for the tag, and that ends the inning. Standing in, Tony Gwynn.
Leading
He's
off
working on
for
a
South
1 for
Korea,
3 thus
the
far.
right fielder,
On to the
Ball
eighth.
one,
As
no
the
strike.
slider is taken to
Gwynn.
begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's
Ball.
a
That's
fastball in on the
inside.
fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Well, this is just one of those grinder at bats right
Full
here. He
count.
worked the count
3-2.
even to 2-2, and he's made him throw a lot of pitches.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. drilled on the ground to short. Smith is there. Throw on to first
He's
in
out.
time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Digging in
Now
once
batting,
again.
number
Could
41.
really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the
D-Rod.
game so far. No balls and 1 strike. Gets the fastball
The count,
by him here,
0-2.
and he's in control. 0-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't
That's a
ready
ball.
for the fastball.
Yeah, and they
got
set
the
him
count,
up with
1
a
and 2.
curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew
Aye.
right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. He froze him on the breaking
Now
ball that
batting,
time.
the
Who
first
goes
baseman.
down for out
Your
number
attention,
2
please.
in the top half.
Now coming into pinch hit,
We'll get the call to
Joe
pinch hit here as we'll see
Carter.
what he can do.
D-Rod.
2 out and the base is empty. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1, here's the pitch.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Aye.
Fastball called strike 3, and the side is.
Pinch
Chipper
hitting.
Jones will try and get his
Chipper.
club back into it here as he'll
Joe.
pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. And a high strike there, 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
The
Rick.
batter, number 1.
And we'll have
Shortstop,
a pinch runner here as they'll
Ozzie
get a little speed out at second base
Smith.
following the leadoff double. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball 1. And they'll play the station-to-station game here, but this is a foul ball. And this is
D-Rod.
swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there.
The
1 away.
batter, number 00. Second
D-Rod.
Pitch
baseman,
fastball swung on and missed.
Redhead.
0-1.
Phillips.
Off-speed
1
pitch
and 1.
in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Snyder leads off second with 1 gun in the inning.
2.
Inside corner called as strike 1 and 2. Pops this one up. Alomar is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So striding in,
Now
Josh
batting,
Donaldson.
third
Over the
baseman,
with a couple of strikeouts
Josh.
for him to this point in the ball.
D-Rod.
Phillips.
And this one's in the dirt. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
0-2
Swing
is
and
the
a
count.
miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to make this a 2-1 game now. Into
Now
the box.
batting, right
Bryce
fielder,
Harper trying to keep
Bryce.
things going now with a runner at first
D-Rod.
following the RBI single. No balls and a strike to count. Chased a low
No
ball
balls, 2
there and is
strikes.
quickly down in the count 0-2.
So he goes back to back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back to back to back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch.
Well,
Got
the
him.
play's been made and that retires.
Your attention,
Here's
please.
from the pen to start
Now
the 9th
pitching.
inning as he'll try to keep the
Showtime.
score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Now playing
Ready with
first
the
base,
first pitch. Here it
number
comes.
29.
And
Joe
we kick off the
D-Rod.
9th inning with a
Carter.
swinging strike here. 0-1. Fastball
Ball, that's
misses
it.
inside. It's even at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass
count
and
is
misses.
1
That's
and
strike 2. Tried
you
to
go.
hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. McCann gathers. The
Out.
throw to first is in time, 1 down. Stepping
Now
into the
batting,
box,
the
Duke
center
Snyder.
fielder,
He's got a hit in
Duke
3 at-bats to
Snyder.
this point. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Right to Phillips. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Standing
batter,
in,
number
Cal
8,
Ripken. He
shortstop,
lined out in his last
Cal
trip, so looking for
Ripken
better
Jr.
fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout.
Zero.
Get in your head for a little while.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Swinging a hard liner to short, but this won't get by the short. Digging in to try it again. Brian
Leading off
McCann.
for the
It was a
Buccaneers,
two-bagger for him in
the
his last
catcher,
at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that in his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
At the plate,
The left
Justin
fielder,
Upton
number 8,
sat down on strikes in his last
Justin.
at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit
out.
more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
the center fielder, number
Now at the plate, Cody
35,
Bellinger. He's
Cody
working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Bellinger.
Grounded back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw
Out.
in time, and the ball game is over. And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. Madison Bumgarner. Talk about a worthy recipient. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he was outstanding in this one. I mean, we talked about his dominance throughout the game, and he allowed